This could be bigger than anything we've seen so far. Let's talk about it. So we've been getting warning after warning about crisis after crisis that could be coming our way, and a lot of them are starting to unfold. I wanted to remind everyone about this prediction that happened almost exactly a month ago, 4 weeks ago, and they warned there was only 10 weeks left of global wheat supplies. And what we're going to talk about today is something even bigger than that. So I just wanted to remind everyone from that. So now we're down to 6 weeks left, 5 weeks left of a global wheat supply. Here's the article. A food and security expert predicts that there's only 10 weeks of wheat supplies left in the world as Russian invasion disrupts production. And that's at a Business Insider. And that was, I believe, a expert at the UN was speaking. And now there's only 6 weeks left till that. But what if I told you there's something that's coming possibly even closer, okay? And we are being warned right now that this is a serious threat that could affect everyone in the whole world. And one more thing I just wanted to remind everyone about. Remember, we were being warned just a couple weeks ago, oh, the summer of blackouts is coming. We're gonna see rolling blackouts all throughout the country. Well, what if there was something that could be that on a global scale, though? It's not even just state by state or country by country, city by city. There's something that could affect it on a global scale. So what's larger than a local blackout? Like a grid down situation, an EMP possibly, which would affect like a very large region, which is possible, such as like North America. And even something like that would wipe out potentially 90% of the population. Congressional reports have dug into it on what a North Korean EMP would do, and they predict that approximately 90% of the population would be starved within the first year. So this is a very bad scenario that we're heading towards. And what if I told you that we are also experiencing massive solar storms and massive solar disruptions right now? So this article right here, it says a blackout of this nature has the possibility to happen on a global scale because of the chance of a massive solar storm. Large solar flares and solar storms have the potential to interfere with the Earth's geomagnetic field. This has happened before, and when it does, our technology could be affected. So that's just to set the stage for you. And this is actually happening right now. We are seeing this right now. This is an article out of the Sun. It's kind of ironic, it's out of the Sun. It says sun damage. Huge sunspots set to burst and fling solar flare directly at Earth, causing geomagnetic storm. So it says space weather experts are keeping a close eye on an enormous sunspot that has doubled in size in the past 24 hours. The unstable patch on the solar surface is directly facing Earth. So if it bursts, it could fling solar flares our way. And this would essentially be like a EMP, like a super EMP, like an EMP on steroids that would affect the whole planet. Okay, this could potentially wipe out the whole grid, the whole internet, all the satellite systems, everything in the blink of an eye. And not to mention, something like this could also be used as a false flag scenario. So we know that they would love to collapse the grid, shut off the power. That's the plan, you know? Like, you shouldn't have your AC running, you shouldn't have your big truck going, you shouldn't have your lights on all day, you shouldn't have your fridge stocked with food, your freezer. That's too much, you know? You're doing too much, you're living too luxurious. We need to knock you down a size. So I hate to say that, but that's the plan, guys. So this could also be used as just a global reset excuse as well. NASA's even warning of this, and this could be something that's, yeah, it's the perfect excuse. Oh, sorry, the power's out, the internet's out, everything's out on a global scale. And what do we need now? We need a global governance body. So this is getting real. We're just seeing more and more options that they have that are laid out on the table for a collapse scenario. And they're also warning, I thought this was pretty strange and suspicious. Just like I said, this could just be used for whatever they want. It's like, oh, the sun's doing something insane that could wipe out the earth. I guess the sun can do this too. Solar storms may cause up to 5,500 heart-related deaths in a given year. It says, in an approximate 11-year cycle, the sun blasts out charged particles and magnetized plasma that can distort Earth's magnetic field, which may disrupt our body clock and ultimately affect our heart. And this was June 17, 2022, just a couple days ago. So we're being warned about this too, just like everything else. Like, this is how it works, is you are told what's happened, and you are able to either accept it or deny it. And the way you deny it is to actively be resistant, like watching these videos, spreading the word, talking about it, making your own channel, telling people about it, making posters, going to rallies or protests or whatever. That's how you make it known that you're deciding to not go along with this, because we're always warned beforehand about what's going to happen. It's just up to us to decide. If enough people go along with it, then it happens. If enough people resist, it doesn't. And this is a situation where it's like the recovery rate is almost 0%, because even if you're on solar, even if you're just so isolated, so protected, doesn't matter. It's all getting wiped out from a solar flare, from an EMP situation. It's all done. It doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter if you're on solar and you're off grid. It's going to get destroyed too. And all the planes are going to be destroyed. All the ships are going to be destroyed. All the automobiles, everything runs on computers now. Nothing is analog anymore. These solar flares have even been disrupting planes already. Just in the past few days, they've been disrupting their communications. So this is real. This could be a catastrophic situation. And it's just like one of those things. It's just like a mega volcano, like Yosemite exploding. It's just like, there's almost nothing we can do about it. There's nothing we can do. We're just like screwed if that happens. It's just like, whatever. It's our time to go. Time to accept it. So, but that's why you just have to live every life and live every day to the fullest, okay? Every day is a blessing. Every day you need to be thankful for, even the littlest things, okay? Like, I'm always having stuff happen in my life, but I always just turn it around to positive, you know? I've had so many like big disasters, catastrophic things in my life where I'm just like, I don't know how I'm going to continue. Like, I don't want to continue. And I just realized that was like a way to force me out of my comfort zone to do something better, do something bigger. So just think of life like that, okay? There's always blessings. Even if it looks bad right now, we can turn it around. It's the same thing with all these scenarios. It's like, yeah, it's depressing, all these things, but it's also kind of enlightening to like know about it. It's kind of freeing to just know and be prepared, and you're just ready, and you're just like, all right, you're not like anxious about it anymore. You're just like, no, this could happen. It's over with, you know? It's like it's like you want the good news or the bad news first. Like, you just want the bad news first. Just get it over with, rip the Band-Aid off, and then, yeah, we can be positive. We can move on. We can still persevere. So we're going to win. Good always wins. God always wins. You don't have to believe in that, but that's what I believe, guys. So we're going to win. Spread the news, spread the word, spread the prepper channels. Shout out Economic Ninja. Shout out Patara's Homestead, Appalachia's Homestead, Canadian Prepper, the Prepared Homestead. Shout out Kevin, this great guy Kevin. Search Kevin Preparing for Survival, and it should show up. He's a great guy. He has like 13,000 subs. Great videos. Check him out. Who else can I think of? His wife also has a channel too. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. It's like Preparing for Survival or Prepping for Survival or something. They both have great channels. Check them out. Shout out everyone. Shout out the prepper community, guys. We're waking people up. We're making a difference. This is becoming a massive movement of people that are making a difference, guys. Okay, we're waking up so many people, getting so many people prepared. And like, sorry, but the people in control, they're crapping themselves a little bit. Okay, they see how smart people are, and how much we can see through the BS. It's so obvious, okay? We don't believe it anymore. So I know you're like me. I love you guys. I love my audience. I hope you have blessings in your life. And thank you guys for blessing me. Thank you so much. Every view, every like, comment, everything, bam. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for all the support. Thank you guys for all the blessings and the good wishes. It really helps. My wife helps me, and it helps, man. Like I really like to see this. Thank you guys. Makes a difference in our life. So you guys have a blessed day, and thank you so much.